What's up, guys? Excuse me, back again with yeah, another part of the Monster Beetle build. So we got kind of pretty much the chassis put together. What else we got going on here? It says to install the switch and whatnot. All right, making the rod ends. Oh, they're already sitting out. So there are two here, one shorty and one long, and this is one of the worst things I think I have to fight when I'm doing a Tamiya car, is getting steering spot on. So we'll see how I do. I'm gonna measure. I'm gonna use my vernier calipers and measure it exactly, and hopefully I'm gonna get an absolutely straight steering out of it. Yep. So yeah, last year with the speedrun challenge, Phil's car was like super straight. And that's how I would like mine to run also, is super straight. Okay, so the big one is supposed to be 58 millimeters. And we will find out if it is or not. Alright, zero it. Okay. Start at about 44 and then work our way up. Boy, that's almost perfect. I got 57.56, so I'm like 1/2 turn off, I think. So I'm honestly amazed. I bet you that now I'm over. I did 1/2 turn on this. Oh, I'm good. So 57.83 was like 1 turn, or half, 1/2 turn. Boy, do I want to go under or over? I think that was the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong direction. I got smaller. Alright, let's see what we got now. Alright, I'll take like 1/10 or over, but it says 58 this time. I'll take that. Alright, so that one's good. And the other one is 37.5 millimeters. Well, I tell you what, like, I'm waiting out the rain again. Getting in any type of run is like hit or miss for me. Because I gotta, like, play my schedule and then play the weather along with that. And if it's raining, I mean, I'm not gonna get much out of, running in a car in the rain. All right, let's measure this. 37 and a half. It's too short, but it's on too much. Like a millimeter and a half. Let's see how I did. $37.414. All right, I'll take that only because I was a tenth over on the other one. So, yeah, the long one's just slightly longer, and the shorter is just slightly shorter. But it's still the same distance overall. So, we'll see how it is, and if it does not work out real well, I will adjust it by that 1.1 that is the difference between the two. All right, so yeah, pull the servo saver here. Where's the rest of it? Okay. J, and we're looking for K. B, no, or K. There it is. All right. Right. And E9. There we are. Yeah, depending on how I feel about this servo saver interacting, I may end up changing it to be different. We'll see. There are options because you can use a different servo horn and get the same effect, but you'll have to adjust it differently. Very nice, very nice. I love the brass parts. It's a different kind of shiny. than, you know, steel or other metals. So it's kind of refreshing to see that. It's a little heavier, but definitely very resistant. I don't know why I'm trying to do that. I have this right here. Yep, I'm gonna try to do that. Do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Alright, so that's that. Now where does it go? It talks about the electrics. And yeah, what's next? Alright. Steering. Tell you what, using flush cuts for pulling these out is like so awesome. It makes a nice clean cut, and if there is anything left, it's easily managed with the file. Time to get out the box of screws. Okay. Yeah, what a fun thing. Here, let me size screws, because I'm not going to use the standard hardware. Well, that one's actually 22. But I'm supposed to use how many of those? 4? I don't even think I have 4. I got 18s, which that's probably going to be good enough, I think. But you never know. Shoe fly shoe. Looks like I've got 4. And I've got other stuff sitting around too. In worst case, it is during the week. I can go down to Tacoma, Screw, and purchase some. And I need this also. Nope, not that one. The other one. Yeah, I can use 18s if I got to do another one of these. 20's perfect, but 18 will do. Yep. That's one. I gotta do the other side now too. So yes, I need 8. Like I was thinking and didn't say anything until now. But that's so right. Okay. There's that. Alright, so now we need part H, or tree H. Here it is. It's tiny. Shoe fly, shoe. Alright, anything else I need on there? Does not appear so. Okay. I need to find those. Okay, I got those. And there is, oh, there they are. Yeah, some of these Tamiya parts I will not be able to get around unless I go to try to source them some other way. And right, I'm just going to use Hex hardware where I can. That's it. Yep, nice fitment, which only makes sense. This is a Tamiya product through and through. That has standards built into it. right along. So this is where I can get into this fancy steering stuff that I got, because I got some knuckles here, and what else did I get? Oh yeah, I also got my ball diff in too, so I'm gonna go that route. Yeah, let's do it. So being that everybody shops on Amazon quite a bit these days, or at least I do, that's where I get all my stuff. So if you're wondering where I get it, that's where I get it. You know, I'm just not real big on doing links. Whenever I do any of my RC stuff, it's pretty basic. I do my searches just for what I'm looking for, and yeah, I gotta you know, kind of swim in their environment. I gotta figure out how these things work with the other bit. Alright, so okay, like this. Alright, so this is probably the front, I think. Alright. I had to think about it for a second. Like, what am I doing here? Don't worry about it. You're good. So, yeah, that's great. Oh, yeah, absolutely wonderful. That was just perfect. Well, I'm really using this wrench today a lot. Boy, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem, big time. I can't have this, like, very tight. Okay. I guess that's something I'm gonna have to navigate. What a weird thing, though. And it would have been the same way with the Tamiya parts, too. Because you still have to go through that same position. Or you have to go through the same through hole. It does say to go through the top, right? Yeah, it does. Well, thankfully, if I'm going to lose any of the bolts from this, it'll come off the bottom and the pin will remain in place. So, sound judgment in which direction to put the pin. There we go. I'm like, why is it not going through? Trying to not break it before I get it built. Yeah, so far this has been a really, really nice build. Even with, you know, setting my own kind of wonky challenges with using different, slightly different hardware. Okay. Like that. And these go in here. Oh, wait a minute. That's metal. I'll do metal to metal. If I'm going to do metal to metal, I'm going to use my thread locker. Yep, I got mechanics forbidden chapstick. Yeah, shit's expensive, but it's convenient because it stays put. And I'm not meaning like once it sets, because that's obvious. I mean, like it's tacky enough coming out of the container that I can put it where I want it and it'll stay. All right, next, get that out of here. And what are we doing here? More of these? Okay, that's cool. That's nice and easy. Lowers. And not for the other one. Okay. All done with this. And yeah, we're gonna put these on the front of this. There we go. Very different chassis. Right. Maybe I should be using a wheel wrench instead. Nah. I don't need to use a wheel wrench. Use my fingies first, and then I use the wrench. There we go. All right. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And where are these other ones that they're talking about? BA10. What the hell does that look like on there? Oh, that, yeah, I will have to use these ones. They got that little barrel on them. Yeah, honestly, I could probably use sheep fly, something else. But why? You know? And I can do that for all the other, you know, hardware that I've replaced thus far. But yeah, if there's certain pieces that I don't have in another, or in like a hex, then so be it. It's not like I stock a bunch of parts. In some sense I do, but yeah, not everything is all dreamy with my hex parts. Yeah, most of the stuff that I have in reserve for replacement is hex for screws and fasteners and such, but that's about it. I'll cinch that up nice and flush. It's so weird that it's like that, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. It's going to put a lot of wear on the plastic part, but maybe not. Maybe it'll look way different when it's all said and done. Okay, we got 2 more of those and that thing, which is, nope, that is, I just said, right here. This thing, J11. Okay. I need to open another bag of parts to get those other ones out. What might be. Not that one. You need a parts bag, but just gotta have the right stuff. right here. It's not even open. It looked like everything else. Wow. Missed all that. That's rude. Oh, don't drop nothing. Okay. Frantic search stopped. And then we go through, okay, the top ones. Okay. Mm, 17. This is the lock nuts. Different type of lock nut in there, but they're lock nuts. Not the ones with the nylon in it, though. That's what I would prefer. Oh, I see. I used the wrong bag. But pretty obvious when the clear bags aren't labeled. Hey, attention to detail, right? I only need 2, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I need to find my other wrench set because it's got one tool in it that I wouldn't mind using right about now. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out where I put that because that would be like the tool to use right now. Where did I put that too? Yeah, confusing myself. Probably it's time to stop, huh? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, let's check the timer. Oh yeah, 48 minutes. Sure. Yeah, one more, and then I'm gonna call this. This was not. I only wanted to do about 30 minutes on this, but that's all right. Considering all that was done. Okay. All right, well, that's it. At least for this round. Clean up real quick here and tell you guys thanks for swinging in on this one. Hope to see you on the next, and yeah, bye.